Welcome back to Downstairs and Dragons, where we play D&D in our basement as per tradition. Of course, you can play D&D wherever you want to, with whoever you want to, and this is who I'm playing with. We have Dieter playing Kieran, we have Josh playing Ixildor, and Adler playing Phlebotomist. Now, we're in the middle of a dungeon of an old ruined elven city called Star Falls, and you guys happen to be in the part of the city that used to be dedicated to the god Legolas, the god of time. You went into a secret library and found a doppelganger pretending to be a lich. And that doppelganger has been captured by you and put inside Phlebotomist's dirt hole in his hat. Long story. And now what are you guys going to do next?
Hey, you know, I was really thinking about this, and I think we should go back to that library and collect all those papers up. I'm really tired of looking for moss to wipe your fucking arses with. I'm okay with wiping my own arse. Collecting my own moss.
No. You're not wiping your ass
with useless papers.
With elven papers.
Right.
No.
Nice and comfortable.
Not
Imagine
happening.
how smooth it would feel, though.
I don't care.
Blah, too.
Good for you.
I'm a little sick of moss.
Where... We need the next room to explode.
It's
Where
just
is
a
it?
little too soft.
Yeah.
It doesn't really cling. Doesn't really grip.
It gets stuck on my hands.
See that too? And then he becomes Poop Hans McGee.
Use it as a weapon.
Goblins do that.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys were in room 33. This was the little library that was taken over by the doppelganger. And you came in here from the big library. So that's the only way back, is just to go back.
Okay.
So, go ahead.
I also have another thought. I could use heat metal and all that precious metal out there. Do we need that for anything? It's worth, like, money, right?
What precious money?
The golden casket and the silver on the floor.
What would we put it in?
Bag of holding.
We would have molten metal in our bag of holding.
It'll cool down before we need to get at it again.
But would it cool down with all our stuff inside of it?
Well, I don't know, you're the magic boy.
I don't really want to have to pull something out, only to have it encrusted with, like, gold and shit.
Wait.
Can we put it in the portable hole?
We could do the portable hole. I was thinking, that's free silver. We could silver your weapon.
We could do that.
Ooh.
That would be nice.
I don't think it would be a good idea to do it to my weapon, but what about yours? You got like a...
I have, like
a knife?
a knife, yeah, but it's already magic.
Well, we can still silver it. It'll come in handy.
Okay. Maybe we could silver some of my crossbow bolts, too.
It's a good idea.
Actually, that's a really good idea. Alright.
Can we fit the sarcophagus in the portable hole?
Yes. But it's quite large.
I will push it.
It's, sorry, I have to find this on the map again. It was,
10 by 10?
it was 14 to 15 feet long.
How big is the portable hole?
10 feet.
10 by 10 by 10.
And how deep? But
One of those 10s was the deep.
I thought it was only 6 feet deep.
I don't remember. But either way, I don't think this is gonna fit.
Can we break it?
What we could do...
I could use heat metal.
Yes, that's what I was going to suggest. Just prop it up against the hole, heat metal, and then just sort of let the goo...
Is this like solid gold or is it like fool's gold?
Or is it gold plated?
Gold plate? Yeah. Is it gilded?
The dorks.
Gold leaf. They just lightly brushed it with gold.
It's just paint. That's all it is. It's just paint.
It's a really cheap little set piece now, ain't it? It's plaster.
Okay, so beyond the door, raised porch, clay statues, clay pots, walls decorated with tapestries. A raft is afloat, the silvery white flowing metal, and between the waterways is a pyramid temple rise. Three pyramids. Where does it fucking talk about the sarcophagus? Oh, I'm sorry, it was a copper coffin.
Oh, copper.
No.
Probably worth some, but not a whole lot.
Well, copper is good. You can make spears and shit. You can make bronze.
If we have tin,
We gotta get tin and we can make bronze. That's the height of metallurgy.
Says the artificer.
well,
It's the height of affordable metallurgy.
it's the height of someone's metallurgy.
I think it's best if we just left it alone.
Okay.
Oh, it's a cylindrical, 10 foot deep.
Oh, it is 10 feet deep.
10 feet deep, but
10-foot diameter.
unfolds 6 feet in diameter.
Oh,
That's
6 feet
smaller
wide.
than I thought.
Can I figure out what the silvery metal is by giving it a look?
That is an excellent question. Let's see if you can.
Would that be some kind of check?
You have to lick it.
Yeah, it's very specific. I'm sorry. I thought you guys were just gonna leave this room. I read all the other pages, and I didn't read the one you guys were in last week.
Is it mithril?
Okay. Yes.
What?
No. I was saying. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Okay, so it doesn't have a check for you. So because of your knowledge of metal through your artificery practices, I want you to roll nature. And if you don't have proficiency in nature, give
do
yourself
right now.
proficiency because it's a metal.
You just gotta test it on the Mohs scale of hardness.
You want to use your clockwork pendant there, bud?
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna use my clockwork pendant.
But before you do, take the dice cup, put the die in it, and then roll it into the dice tower.
Oh, you're
And
trying
then
to
put-
break the curse?
And then put the dice tower in the dice tray.
You're trying to break
Dice.
the curse of the bed roll?
We need to separate him from the dice as much as possible.
That was better.
It worked. Okay. Should I take this one? Or...
Yes.
Yes, okay.
You have a lot of shitty rolls. We gotta give you 1.
22 with that.
Your background gives you advantage on it.
Yeah, there we go.
No, I gave him proficiency. Proficiency's better than advantage. Depends. Okay. This is liquid fire. Anything that touches it will burn. It'll take a great deal of fire damage. Oh, never mind. A small amount of fire damage. But the longer they touch it, the more they light on fire. The more they sink into it, the more they light on fire. But this is liquid fire.
I'm gonna start bottling it up.
Okay.
Does that work?
I did give you some empty vials. There's a lot here, though, so it really depends on how many vials you feel like filling.
Do you have hold on. I thought liquid fire was that shit that comes out of the volcanoes.
No. That's an entirely different substance. We call that lava.
Right.
When
I haven't
it's-
actually seen one close before.
When it's inside the mountain, we call it magma.
Magma.
I hate this.
I was trying in my head to think of a way that I would say magma wrong.
Lava
And yours
and
was-
magma.
Yours was better.
I like that. Wow.
They're
I
pretty...
think I'll name my children. What was it?
I've already forgotten. Lava
Lava and magma.
Yes.
Alright. The names of my future daughters.
Are you planning on having children here?
The traditional way.
Okay.
The stork brings them.
I wasn't asking how are you, I was asking are you at all?
I'm capable.
But I don't see you the type to settle down with kids.
Who said anything about settling?
Okay, so you would just have your little child tag along. You would have Ixildor carry your child on his back.
I'm not carrying his child on my back.
You will when you see how precious they are.
Nah, if it's anything like its father, I'll probably leave it in a ditch.
You heard it here first, folks. A paladin would leave a child behind in the ditch.
I would leave your child behind in the ditch.
No child left behind.
Okay, I'm gonna get like five
Sure.
vials, let's say.
Okay. No, I'm reading this.
How are you gathering that?
Carefully.
Very carefully.
You just dip it? A vial?
Yeah.
Like a vial? Like a vial? You just...
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
How else would I do it?
With a ladle?
I don't have a ladle.
Or...
Maybe if I had like a siphon. Could siphon it like you siphon
Turkey
gas.
baster.
There you go.
You siphon gas by filling your mouth with the gas. You're gonna do that with the fire.
You can take your mouth out before the gas hits your mouth.
Wait, I have a ladle.
Okay.
You do?
Yeah.
Is
a
it
ladle?
Will it catch on fire? Will it melt?
I don't think that's going to be hot enough to melt in a ladle.
It's liquid fire.
It's liquid fire.
Alright, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try.
What is your ladle made out of?
Steel.
Okay.
Would that be commonplace cooking utensils?
I mean, if steel's
I don't
coming.
think so.
I feel like wood.
It's not commonplace cooking utensils. It's what's it called?
Specialty.
No. It's like camping gear. It's made to be rugged.
Okay.
A mess kit.
Well,
Mess kit.
it doesn't melt by any means, but it does light on fire wherever it was touching the fluid, and it does tarnish and change color.
Extra flavor.
Do you know what I mean? Like when you
Yeah.
like the inside of your laptop when it's been hot for 6 years. I just opened my laptop.
That's
It
called
doesn't look
oxidation.
good. Yeah. But that's what your ladle looks like right now.
That's called smoking crack in the house.
That is not. I remember that. Oh my God.
Disclaimer.
Don't smoke crack in the house.
Oh my
We're
God!
off to a great start today, guys.
I was so
I'm
happy.
just kidding. It's meth.
I was so happy we started our day with nose from Ixeldor, because that's Ixeldor's catchphrase. And we had an actually from Phlebotomus, which is Phlebotomus's catchphrase. Well, or where you correct everyone.
And then just me harassing the dungeon master.
God. Ugh.
So
Okay.
here's the ladle. Soup's up.
I just
Anyway, so you fill 5 ladles.
poured it in there. Don't get it on my hand.
I know what I'm doing. You couldn't ask for anyone better to be doing this.
Actually, that's a good point.
I guess that is true.
Yeah, alright then. We've got 5 vials of liquid fire.
Ixeldor, how much gold would I have to pay you to snort this?
Oh my God.
To just huff the fumes? How much, just hypothetically?
I walk away.
He thought about it.
He did.
So, you walk away. Do you head back to the library?
Yes.
Did you forget? Oh wait, it's copper. Never mind. Fuck. Library. I'm grabbing papers.
Stop.
I'm putting them in my pants.
No, you're not.
I've got a little crust here. It itches something awful.
That is your problem. Go stick your ass in the liquid fire and see if that does something.
That'll probably make it crustier.
Or just burn it off.
Well, either way is a problem.
Is it?
I would rather keep my ass.
Well, if you have no ass, then you have nothing to wipe.
Well, then I have nothing to walk with.
Well, they're
We'll wheel you around.
I've got my ears plugged,
Okay.
and I'm off looking for any sources of tin I can prospect.
I want to know where the next door is.
Tin is a very, very, very common metal because it's used to wrap up other metals and keep them from tarnishing. Is that right?
You dip nails in it. It
Yeah.
keeps the nails from rusting.
So you could find lots of tin-covered nails here, but it's incredibly worn down. You ever are finding tin dust? You'd have to collect lots of it, melt it down, and you would get a little bead.
Oh, it was also used for like middle class, not silverware but
Not this
tinware.
room. Not this room.
No, definitely not this
Yeah.
room. Okay.
I'm gonna talk about the doors you guys haven't been through yet.
Have we been through the secret door yet, both of them?
So, no, you've been through, so to the southwest, that diagonal wall, that southwest one, that's one you just came out of.
This one. This one right here.
The one that is
Oh.
directly south,
This one right here.
that's one you guys originally came through. So, stop it. I think Isildur's gonna punch you.
I think Josh is gonna punch me. What about?
You haven't been through
this
this. You haven't been to the southeast. You haven't been to the west. You haven't been to the northwest, and you haven't been through the secret door to the northeast.
I want to go through the secret door.
You want to go through the secret door?
Yes, hell yes.
So you already figured out how to open it based on,
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Which way are we going?
Secret door.
Okay, so you go and fuck around with the secret door. I need you to, based on your understanding of the secret door that's already been taken apart, can you just roll a Tinker's check for me?
Okie dokie.
Or a, Tinker's, lockpick, whatever you want to call it.
Hey, there we go. Alright, so that is going to be...
Got a little bit of it.
It's going to be 22.
Yeah, wow, better rolls.
Yeah.
You're able to
First roll.
mess with the calendar in a way that you hear the click, and then you do the next part of the calendar click, and you hear it clicking in place, and the big stone wall is unlocked, and it starts to fall back a little bit because there's nothing holding it in the wall anymore. So there's a big, I'm sorry, I said stone. There are stone parts to this, but it's a big bronze door, and it's falling back over your tiny little gnome body. If you guys want to roll strength saves to try to catch it.
Why make like a...
It's a big slab that's coming out of the wall.
No, I'm gonna sidestep it.
Can I make like a dex save to bump out of there?
22.
You go to do that, and your big giant half-elven paladin friend just puts a hand up on it,
You're good.
and you guys can slide it out of the way now.
Hooray!
So now you guys have a big long dirt hallway to go down next.
Oh, I love those.
Let
I could
me.
mold earth.
No. You're hereby
It worked well
forbidden.
for us in the past, yes.
For the rest of this journey, you are not to use mold earth.
Unless absolutely necessary.
No, not even unless absolutely necessary. You're just not to use it.
So through the secret door, it looks like there used to be a tunnel that had greatly collapsed. So you guys are going through this dug stone that was dug out by later denizens of the dungeon. And as you're going, you eventually find an actual hallway. Sorry, let me get you an actual.
Can I
What?
try to identify perhaps what did the digging? Maybe a
Yes.
survival?
Roll Arcana.
Arcana.
Could I do that as well?
Yes.
Natural 20.
Mold Earth.
Well, they get to do it. Why can't I?
They're the ones who originally set it up.
I got a dirty 20. Let's see, that's mold earth right there. Clearly, it's safe to do in here.
You know, I stand corrected.
You guys eventually make it to a piece of hallway that looks like it wasn't collapsed under all of the rubble and dirt on top of it. It's like you guys went from dug earth to a built hallway, and then after the end of the built hallway, it goes into dug earth again. The walls of this passage glow magenta, bathing the corridor with a ghastly hue.
Ooh,
After about 15 feet,
that's ghastly.
the floor drops away into a pit.
Be careful, there's a pit.
Let me get you.
Yes, it looks like the floor drops way into it.
I've never seen magenta look so ghastly.
Stop it. The pit is 25 feet deep,
I got it.
and there are spidery bushes with thorny stems, white leaves, and enormous yellow blossoms that grow across the bottom.
Kieran, I'd wager that pit is about 25 feet deep.
Oh,
And then, every
We
5
can get
feet
it.
across the pit, there is a bronze bar set level with the floor and embedded in the pit walls to either side.
oh look, monkey bars.
Farther out over the pit can be seen other similar bronze rungs set at 5-foot intervals. On the floor by the edge of the pit is scattering of broken, rotten wooden planks.
So there used to be a bridge here. Can we shimmy along that side there?
While he's talking, I'm already flying across my broom.
Oh, okay.
I want to jump on the tail end of the broom.
Okay. Are you gonna let him or make him roll for it?
Go ahead and roll for it.
Roll an acrobatics, please.
18.
Yeah, absolutely. You're able to jump on the back end of your friend's flying.
Ass hat!
I didn't see you there.
Yeah, right, you didn't see me there.
Kieran's left behind at the edge of the pit.
Can I shimmy along that one side?
No.
Why not?
It is. That's the wall. what you're seeing, that white outline, that's me using Photoshop to...
Oh, okay, so inside the black line it looks like there's maybe something I can shoot.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Or is that just...
That's
the sides of the pit?
I'm sorry, that's the sides.
That's a isometric...
Well, how about you drop me off on the other end and then go get Kieran?
I was gonna say he could swing across on the monkey
I'm
bars.
very tempted to go play on the monkey bars.
As you guys initially step over or fly over the first set of pit spaces, things are flung up at you.
Ooh. That's not good.
19 to hit Phlebotomus and a 9 to hit Ixildor.
We'll miss.
Hit.
Appendix B.
Bees?
No.
You have a whole appendix for bees?
Yes.
Bees don't have appendices.
Okay. So, this big thorny blossom adheres to you all over Phlebotomus.
Ugh.
You are grappled by it. You were just hit by thorns and they're stuck all over you and it hurts to move. And at this point, is it? Oh, no, it is at the end of this turn. You notice that the thorns secrete a fluid out into you where they're stuck in, and you take 4 points of acid damage as it burns into your bloodstream.
That's not good. Ixildor, my blood is burning.
That sucks.
So
Keep going!
Okay, so that was one round. Kieran, what do you want to do with your round?
I'll use nature to try and identify those flowers.
Please do.
If that's a 4 or a 7. 4. Alright. 6!
It's a yellow musk plant.
Oh! I know what those are.
I think I said
Those are
it.
those are the yellow musk, the flowers of the yellow musk creeper.
Oh.
Do you, how do you feel about undeath?
Not big on her.
Oh, you might want to pull that out if you...
But I hear if you get shot with an arrow, you're supposed to leave it in.
That's not an arrow.
Okay. I'm gonna try.
Oh, he would know he's the paladin.
I'm gonna try and yank it out.
Okay, that would be an opposed grapple check.
Ixildor, can you, cut it in some way?
Well, I'm hanging from your broom, so it's a little precarious, but I suppose I can try.
I thought you were standing on the back of it.
Yeah.
Am I standing on the back? I thought it was hanging. I thought it was hanging.
You jumped on the
I
back.
think
You
you jumped
jumped.
on the back, yeah.
Alright, well, if I have leverage to do so, I will chop at it.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Might be a Dark Souls moment where you hit the side of the wall or the hallway.
20.
Yeah. Oop.
Yeah, you're able to somehow cut away at these thorns that are all over your friend's body and not hit him. You cut them in half. You cut them in half, and the acid pours out over the ground as you guys are flying, and then they shrivel up and fall off of your friend.
Yuck.
Kieran, your turn.
What do I have prepared from the last session? Do I have Flaming Sphere? That would be nice right about now, wouldn't it? I do not have that.
While you're thinking about it, more thorns are flung up at both of you, and they sail way past you, totally missing you as you're over now the second rung.
Well, I'll do Ice Knife. I'll just chuck one down the hole.
Oh, really? Okay, roll to hit.
Range spell attack. Okay. Oh! Dirty 20.
Absolutely, you hit it, and you hear the as it gets hit with ice. Ice explodes. Can I have damage, please?
Alright, so the target takes 1d10. That's a 10.
Okay.
Very good, very nice. Yes, very nice. And then a 6, very good, and a 5. 11 additional
Does it have to make a save?
Oh. Well, I don't think they can make dexterity saves.
Yes,
then.
you can.
Really? Oh.
Oh, it fails.
Alright. Well, then everything down there takes an additional 11 points of cold damage.
Okay, so not dead, but you hear the screams of the squelchers as ice is penetrating wherever the acid is being kept as it steams upwards. And you hear the writhing and the slapping of the vines on the walls and the stone as you distracted them. And your friends actually in the next round are able to go the next run without being attacked.
We're going to hibernation, you little cunts.
And then it's your turn. Anything else you want to try going across the bars, or you want to wait?
Oh, I'll wait, see what they do.
Okay. Going over the next rung, you guys are going to be attacking them.
I actually want to do something,
Yes.
if I can.
Yes.
Can I cast web down there to try and sort of ensnare them
Yes.
in a web to make it harder for them to get through?
Uh-huh.
All right. So that's a 20-foot cube.
Okay.
So is there any position where they seem to be coming from mostly?
If I were you, I would do the middle, because you're gonna get both sides.
Okay. I'll do the middle then with
Okay.
web.
Um,
So
do I have to roll something, or do you roll something?
I think.
Dexterity save?
Yeah, every creature that starts its turn in its web or enters them during its turn must make a dexterity save.
9 and a 19. So the one nearer to Kieran that Kieran did a bunch of damage to, that one is not ensnared in the web. You see that the thrashing of pain actually just dissipates the web altogether. But you see farther ahead into the darkness, your web has grabbed onto something and held it. You see something shaking and struggling in it.
Okay. Very good.
Anything else? Explorer?
No, I'm just waiting to be attacked.
Oh, right.
But attacks against me are at disadvantage.
Okay, 13.
Miss.
Right. So, more thorns fling up at you from the back where you came from, because it's the only one who's still able to move. And now it is Kieran's turn.
Oh, one thing I haven't used in quite a while are my bees! I'll cast Infestation.
Ooh, okay.
Let's see.
So your bees start to buzz wildly and madly, and
Go, my little pretties!
into the tunnel they go, into the pit they go to attack any little bit of plant material they can get at that isn't swinging too wildly.
Don't pollinate them! Don't pollinate them! I need a Constitution saving throw.
An 8.
Well, that fails. At 5th level, it's 2d6 plus
Whoa.
1
Yeah.
from the staff, so that's 5. 5, so 10, 11. Oh! Well, I killed one. What kind of damage is it?
Infestation?
Piercing damage. Wasn't in the normal spot. Yeah, my bees are just gonna rape the shit out of one of those plants.
You guys see you just see the bees just plunge through leaves and vines, snapping and breaking twigs and severing vines, and you just see a shredded mess of leaves and plant foliage down at the bottom. That one is defeated, and you've got another one in a web. Going to the next round, do I have to roll?
He has to do I believe a strength check to get out. Yeah, he has to do a strength check.
I got a 13.
That's not succeeded.
Okay, so you guys go over the 6th rung. Do you have anything you want to do? No.
No, just keep going.
And Kieran, you're good too?
I'll attack.
Okay. How far
Infestation.
can you reach?
30 feet.
You won't be able to reach it from here. It's 25 feet down and 30 feet out.
Should I just jump in the pit?
You can jump the rungs if you want.
Alright, I'll make my way over.
Okay, so here's the rules for that. You have to roll an acrobatics check for every jump.
I'll get to +4.
So please roll acrobatics.
I get a 7.
You almost slip down at the edge of the your staff can regain its balance if you're no longer moving forward. Yeah, okay, so you're at the edge because you went to jump and you slipped and you're standing there. It doesn't knock you down yet, but if you fail next time, you're because you're gonna have to catch yourself.
So I'm on one of the bars, or
No, you're on the edge of the pit. You haven't made it to the first bar yet. Okay, so Sorry, I was just thinking about what you said. Yeah, we'll keep it. Okay, so then, you guys are over the 6th. You're not at the 1st yet. Anything else you guys want to do this round before you go over the 7th? Okay, rolling on our strength. I got a 20. Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Okay, so it breaks free and tries to throw thorns up at you guys. Totally misses. Got a 9. So it just, you guys see more thorns flinging past you as it's still trying to bat away and wave away the cobwebs. You see it as broken out of the cobwebs. Kieran, go ahead and make another acrobatics check.
Alright.
Okay. 13.
Okay, you were able to save yourself and make that jump over to the 5-foot mark. You were on the 1st rung.
Okay, alright. Well, I'll just send my bees down.
Still not close enough.
Oh.
Just one more.
Alright.
Did I say you guys went over the 7th one yet? You're over the 7th.
Yeah.
I can hop
You guys have one
more
to
than
go.
once.
Okay, so.
Wait, it's just a 5-foot standing jump.
Oh, you're right, it is. Just roll an acrobatics for each one.
Alright, so that one's 12.
Succeeds. So
Okay.
you're on the 2nd rung.
Okay.
So it's 10 feet.
Is that close enough to attack one of them?
Yes.
Then I do so.
Okay, with what?
Infestation seems to be effective.
Okay, I roll what?
Constitution.
6.
Alright.
So you guys see another blender worth of flying bees in a tornado just go down and start attacking this plant all over, distracting it so you guys can get farther.
10 points of piercing damage. Of bee damage.
You guys hear the hissing and you see the steam coming up of the acid bleeding out of this plant. Now the next round, to go over the, you guys are going over the last rung and you're getting shot at. Highest I got was a 16. 16 doesn't hit either of you. So the thorns fling past you guys, missing
I have
bees.
17 with
And, Kieran, what do you want to do?
confusion.
I'll make another hop.
Okay, athletics. Or acrobatics, I meant. Acrobatics.
13.
13 succeeds. You jump to the 3rd rung.
Wait. Yeah. Alright, then I'll attack the next one.
Well, yeah, sure, okay. So you send more bees down.
I'll send more bees.
How does that work? Is infestation like a concentration?
No, it's a cantrip.
Oh, okay. I got a 16.
That will take half damage.
Okay.
Wait, no, that might be save or die.
If this enemy could talk, I would have an interesting conversation with you guys, but I got nothing. So it's just a weird, quick, easy trap.
Yeah, if I'm reading this correctly, it's just save or die, so...
Yeah.
Is it stuck in the... Well, it's Constitution save. Alright, so the bees are attacking it.
Yes.
But
They're not getting through the wood, or even through the blood of the acid. They can't get close without drenching in acid themselves, so they have to wait for the blood to move.
Right.
Okay, anything else you guys would like to do? No. You guys are over the last rung. You're able to sit down on the,
Can I see whatever it is moving down there?
Oh, yes, with your dark vision, you can see that it's just a big, gross, ugly plant.
I'll take a javelin and throw it down at it.
Okay, roll to hit.
Natural 20.
Holy shit. Okay, roll damage. You're able to see the heart of this plant where all the vines are coming out of and the bees aren't quite getting to.
9 points of damage.
Okay, you see your javelin stick in as it writhes and screams some more. You see the vines flailing, but that's about it.
I'll throw another one down.
Okay, roll a hit.
24.
Hits. Oh my god.
10 points of damage.
Okay, so this javelin strikes in the same spot. You know you hit the heart of this creature, and the acid blood sprays out all over. The bees returning to Kieran to get out of the way, and all the vines fall silent.
I'm assuming these creatures can't move.
Correct.
Okay. Well, secondary effect of my spell is they move in a random direction.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
So
There's
that,
plants.
yeah, that's just plants.
Okay, so...
Hope those weren't your nice javelins.
No, just playing wooden javelin.
Oh, alright.
I can just fly down and grab it.
If you would, that would be great.
I'm gonna fly down and retrieve his javelins.
Oh, while you're down there, you may want to check your webs. Those thorns have those acid pouches in them.
Ooh.
They can make bolts.
Yes. I'm gonna see if I can salvage some of the acid.
Oh my gosh. Oh, cool. Roll survival.
Woohoo.
I'll assist you at a distance.
Okay. That's advantage.
Aye.
That's one better, I'll take it. So survival, that's gonna be 13.
Yeah, you're able to find some of them and very delicately pull them out without pulling the thorns open and releasing the acid. So it's like you have this big, like morning star looking, like mace looking thorn ball that has acid inside of it.
That's awesome.
Like a burr.
Yeah, like a burr.
Alright.
But with way thicker thorns, like big fat cone thorns.
It's like a tiny durian.
Kieran,
Yeah!
if you had like a donut and I opened this up and put it inside, you would have like a poison-filled cream donut.
I thought it was acid.
Acid.
An acid poison-filled cream donut.
We'll have to experiment with the flavors later. Actually,
It's cool if you need like something to assassinate someone with.
I was thinking tenderizing beef.
Ooh.
Have you ever had pineapple on pork?
No. What is a pineapple?
Oh my gosh, okay.
Well,
So you guys head back out into more carved tunnel that seems to wind and spin and finally start to even out as it heads into another door. You guys find another big bronze door waiting for you to go through it.
oh look, there's a big bronze door waiting for us to go through it.
It's another
Hey guys,
door.
why didn't you come through me? I've been waiting for so long.
Well, who could say no to that, fine gentleman?
Alright, let's go then.
The door does seem to have
Feelings.
carvings of the sky. You have clouds and rain and lightning and storms all over this door.
Is it religiously... Does it look like religious iconography?
Possibly, very strongly, yes.
Is it possibly? Yeah, it is. Yes, that's what it is.
It's a picture of a storm. Does it have symbols on it?
No, it's just beautiful.
The storm itself could be a symbol.
Is it trapped?
Oh, I'm gonna check for traps.
That's what I was looking for.
It summons a storm.
That's perception, right?
Yeah, and no, there are no traps. I'm sorry. What was the number? I'm sorry. It's been a long day.
It was 18.
Doesn't matter anymore.
It was 18 anyways, so
This is what happens when you play D&D after work. Oh
it's
my
okay.
god.
It's all good.
You're good.
That's all of us.
Oh.
Not me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
very good.
Son of a bitch. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. Anyway, the door is not locked. What would you guys like to do with the door?
Is it a push door or a pull door?
Is a push. It's a push door.
I'm gonna push the door open.
Okay. You open up this beautiful, huge room. I know this is a hallway picture, but whatever, I don't care. You open up this ginormous room full of forges, machinery, rubble. Just, it's a massive room, and it has a huge, very high sky with fake stars and clouds and rain clouds carved all over the ceiling in the stone. You think it might have been painted once, but that paint is worn way away a long time ago. But there are really, really big stations for people to build very, very, very big machines. Oh, and you guys came in the southwest door, and there's a door to the west, to the south, and the northeast.
Are there any sort of like intact contraptions lying about that I can take a look at?
You think most of them are intact. They're just incredibly tarnished, rusted, dusty. They need to be oiled, and they're very complicated. You would say possibly as complicated as the Durgetted Forge that you guys found in Kundrakar.
So what's all this then?
It's a gold mine. My eyes just like light up. I'm instantly like going around there, digging and everything.
It is.
Do you need me to do mending on anything?
Everything.
Alright.
Now, everything. Do it.
Mending does not function.
Oh, right.
Why is that?
I do want to
Why
point
is
out
that? Why is that?
It's because of the poison, I think.
there is no poison gas in this room. When you guys open the doors, you notice that it was very, very still in here and very, very clean. But there is more miasma on the level that you currently are on, and it is seeping into the room now that you've opened the doors.
I'm going to close the door.
Dude, can I
guys
take
go
back
into the
out into the hole? Poof!
If we have to
Your
rest,
cat does
this
not
may be
work
a
on
decent...
Fuck you!
Yes, this is a nice spot for a nap.
Oh, you guys
So
want to?
would be-
It hasn't been a whole day yet, though, so you just have to waste some time until you could actually go to
Well,
sleep.
lots of those
I was gonna
hallways
say
were
just a
really
short rest,
long.
maybe.
Okay, it's almost bedtime, not quite. But it would be enough time for you to get a long rest and investigate all of the stuff in this room. Does that sound good?
A long rest.
Sure. Would you like to check out some of his machines and try to figure out what they do? I'd like the rest of you to do the same thing, actually.
Why does the mending not work?
Why are you looking at me here?
You're the magic expert. I just do shit.
Can I roll Arcana to figure it out?
Yes, and you can too.
What am I rolling?
Arcana. But I'd also allow religion.
That's better.
I got a 23.
14.
Ixalar, you're having a little bit of trouble grasping everything because there's so much cool elven stuff, and this is elven technology in this room, and you almost got the answer, but someone beat you to it. You guys were just talking about mythals and the fact that there might be a corrupted mythal here. Mythals often cause an effect, like they hollow an area, or maybe they make it where everyone speaks the same language, or they just have an effect on an area. You think that this corrupted mythal is not allowing death. It's not allowing mending. It's not allowing cleaning. Stuff like that.
The mythal that was corrupted is the source of your mending issue. While it prevents death, it also prevents life and renewal. So, trying to put things back together magically, the mythal sees that and it sort of goes, "No way, Buster. No way."
Oh, I don't like being called Buster.
Yeah, we should probably show that mythal what's what.
I think so too.
I wonder if that will eventually have an effect on our healing magics.
Hey, what's this do?
That's bad.
What? And oh man, have you ever heard a fish filter run dry? It's it's like something that's supposed to have fluid in it. It is dry, is trying to run, and it's breaking itself.
Turn it off! Turn it off!
Same button.
It turns off.
I turned it off.
Thank you.
If you would like to roll
Arcana?
whatever you're proficient in, because you would be good at determining what these things do. If you want to roll religion to look around the room and guess. And Kieran, if you want to roll something to guess, that's fine too.
Oh, that was an 8. What am I rolling religion?
Sure, yeah, yes.
7.
I got a 22.
Okay. Well, it's elven machinery, and you're not as familiar with the way elves do things as
History.
dwarves do.
5!
This machinery is really interesting because it really surpasses what is physically possible and starts going into what is magically possible. These machines move in a way that it's almost like they're semantic components to its own spell. It creates its own spells. And you think that most of this magic in this room is Tempest magic. Religion here, you're looking at all these symbols around the room and they just remind you of the goddess of the sky. So whatever this workshop is, it seems to be dedicated to her. And Kieran,
That's a button.
buttons go beep boop bop. Yep.
That's what they do.
I've discerned the meaning of this room.
I mean,
We need to play a song with all the buttons.
What? No.
They go
God,
beep boop,
God,
right?
no. Please, no. No, this room.
I'm no bard.
This room created the weather. You know why we have weather in the world?
So we could use it to fix all the miasma.
Possibly. I was saying more.
How far down the rabbit hole do you want to go on this one? Because I think you might eventually start believing him.
Well, once the gods decided they needed water for crops.
Oh, further down the rabbit hole, okay.
Yes, further. I can go further than that.
Even further beyond?
Yes, I can go to the point of blasphemy.
Let's not go to that.
Is this what it means to go even further beyond?
This room is the god of storms.
No.
It is a machine created.
It's a machine god.
No.
Oh, hail the Omnissiah.
Kieran, sacrifice some toast to it. That'll get it to work.
Some toast, we need incense and candles, and prepare the litanies.
Ixeldor has the incense.
I'm not doing anything.
I just grab a random scrap of machinery and another random scrap of machinery. I start clanking them together.
I don't think that's a... Do you want to alert everybody in this area to our current position?
I'll look around our current area. We're good.
I'm gonna press a button.
Why are you touching things?
Well, I did.
Yes, and he was breaking further.
Alright.
As you're watching this machine, you're starting to realize that all of the additional machines around the room, they're all actually part of one. Even if they seem separate, they're all working together to do something. But they are running dry. No oils, no water.
Water?
No fluids. I know water, but no, none of the alchemical reagents or fluids are filled. Everything is empty, so you're hearing it grind. And the longer you let it go, you start hearing hoses start to get sucked in and snap and fly off.
Okay.
And the longer
Turn whatever button I need you to turn it off.
Okay.
Okay.
Mending. It's worth a shot.
Wow.
Can you take a look at these machines and maybe figure out what it is that they're missing? What sort of
Yes.
fluid is it that they need?
That's my plan.
I'll take out my ever-leaking gobslapper.
Your ever-leaking goblin.
Let's see if it needs water first.
Does it need water?
Well, let me take a look.
For the most part, you're gonna need water in every single one of the machines. Like, best guess is use water in most of the machines. There are very few small areas that need other magical ointments.
So much fucking water, dude.
No, alright.
This is gonna take a while.
I just pour it on the machine.
Why don't you give that to me?
Oh.
Give me your alchemy jug.
Sure.
And
What do you need it for?
quite a few things. Why don't I just take a look at this?
It's out of oil for today, though.
Okay, well, let's just take a.
Oh wait, no, it's got oil in it still.
Okay, that's good.
Oh yeah, and then you can oil some parts of the machine.
Yeah, I'll get this.
It's the extra virgin olive oil.
Yeah, there we go. It'll smell nice too then.
And tastes good.
Yes. Don't lick it though.
It's edible.
I will help Phlebotomus with whatever I can.
You guys are able to spend a few hours dinking around with these machines. Most of the big tubs and tanks of water get filled. You're able to oil all the pieces that were dry, but you still see that it's missing some magical components.
I'll do druidcraft to predict the weather.
It fails. All you get is purple miasma.
Purple.
I mean, that is the weather here.
That aspect of the spell still works.
I can't say that it's a fit.
You're not able to get the machines running, but if you had the magical agents, this machine would be ready to test. Well, I mean, you could do a dry run of it. It wouldn't produce any magic. It would just So you turn it on a couple times just to make sure everything is oiled and working.
Right.
It just produces no magic.
Okay. So
when I predict the weather, it's like purple gas hovering in my hand. Right?
Yeah.
I'm going to stick my head between my legs and I go, hey look! And I'll cast druidcraft. Oh, I'm fucked in purple clouds over here.
I'm just gonna politely ignore him as best as I can.
Phlebotomus is actually getting sick of Kieran's shenanigans.
No, he's
I'm focused.
He's focused.
I'm dialed in here.
I'm just remembering that's not what I was going to say. Enough about the love darts. And I just remember you saying that to Kieran, so, okay.
I'm going to waddle toward Phlebotomus because I know my rear end is at his, height,
head level.
and I'll just go Druidcraft.
Isildur,
Yes!
save me from this.
Oh no, sir. You brought this upon yourself.
Ow!
You play into his shenanigans as much as he does them.
That's true.
It's true. It's really true.
That is true.
Also, I'm bored as shit.
You also have a
Shite.
tied up doppelganger in a hole.
Oh yeah, he's probably going to suffocate soon, isn't he?
Next day or so.
If we can get him so I can take a rest, we can interrogate him and I can make him tell the truth.
Okay.
How many hours of oxygen is in that?
If you opened the hole and closed it, you'd get another puff of oxygen from the room you're in.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, so the doppelganger laying there in the dark hears a and then fresh air wafts in and then closes and it's just like
Wait, Kieran.
Yeah, yes.
Is your druidcraft in my hat? In his dirty.
Well, I can't do anything. Well, actually,
you tried druidcraft in there before and you were so far underground there was no weather. Because
it's got a multitude of uses.
Try wafting the purple gas into there.
I can actually make some non-combat effects like lights and smells.
Make it smell kind of bad in there, like unplaceably bad.
Alright.
Like not majorly bad, but just
Not like
kind
a
of
dying skunk, but
like from a few.
Like a dying skunk from like maybe a mile away.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck you.
just here. Oh.
That's for 6 seconds and then it's over.
Okay, and then you close the hat and you guys take a long rest. You guys are in this room. You don't. Okay.
I will take a long
You're
rest.
just gonna hang out in the middle of the room. Yeah. Okay. Who's taking
Well,
watch?
let's take a gander around. Like strategically speaking, can we hide?
Oh yeah, there's lots of machines to hide behind. They're not in the picture, but there's tons of them.
I imagine that there's probably some traffic through here every once in a while.
Oh, interesting. Do survival, look for footprints and open doors and stuff?
Survival.
Phlebotomist, do you know what magical components these machines are missing?
16.
Yeah, that's actually what I was wondering about. Would I be able to identify what sort of components and reagents it needs?
Yeah, but I'd want you to make some rolls on that and do some research. Plus, you've got that book on.
Yeah.
Yeah. In a second.
Yeah.
Sorry.
16.
Yeah. So it is not frequently traveled, but you can tell there is a pathway between the rubble that goes from the south door to the west door. That is more commonly traveled. What is least commonly traveled is from the middle of the room to the northeast door.
Alright. Can I identify the tracks?
It's interesting. They look like blobs.
They look like
blob.
lops.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone, come over here.
What is it?
I'm not really sure if these are footprints or just like... Is there such a thing as a hopping blob?
What?
Well, come take a look at these tracks.
If someone else would like to roll survival to help Kieran pinpoint this.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna basically tack their rolls onto yours, Dieter, to make it high enough for this.
6?
12.
Okay, so you know what your footprints look like, right? When would your footprints not look like footprints?
After rain. So it rains in here?
They're just wet footprints.
It's just wet footprints. Okay, so about looking at the tracks, I should be able to determine like their gait, their weight, and how they carry themselves.
You've seen a woman in this dungeon who looks about the right size for these footprints?
Really? But she's got 2 fishtails.
No, you never saw her fishtails.
I thought she showed them to us in
No.
one of the dialogues.
No.
We saw her fins.
What?
No, I don't think she had fins.
Nereids don't have fins.
Oh.
They're like a dryad. They look like a person, but they're big.
Oh, alright.
Well, that's very interesting that she was down here.
I imagine she gets bored in her little pool every once in a while.
Well, there's all sorts of dangerous
Well, she didn't want us coming down this direction, did she?
Oh, she was a bit slippery to read.
Well, I already put up my stuff for the rest, so should we take a long rest and then check it out?
Well, let's hide under some of this machinery.
Should we barricade the doors, maybe with some of the rubble, to maybe prevent any...
I don't want to disturb the area too much.
There are some spaces in the alcoves behind the machinery where you guys could spread out. One of you sleeps behind this machine, one of you sleeps behind this machine, one of you sleeps behind this machine.
I think that's for the best.
Would we be able to see each other from those vantage points?
If you all stood up and got in the perfect position, it's like in a grocery store that's really busy and you try to see your friends through the aisles, like that.
Okay. That'll work.
You could definitely hear in this room.
Before our rest, I need to cast some spells into my ring of spell store.
Okay. Who wants to take first watch?
I'll do it.
Alright, Kieran?
I will cast Misty Step into the...
Cool choice. I like that choice. That's a good choice.
Any of these spells, do you want any of them in there?
Gameplay!
I'm going to cast Good Berry and heal myself
Okay.
for 10 HP.
Absorb elements is interesting, but I don't
Okay.
think I need it for right now.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You ate your berries.
I'm so full.
And... Can you roll for your watch? Can we multitask?
Hi. Okay. 24.
Interesting. I have to decide if she comes up or not.
Second level or third level spell.
Hey Samantha, I found Blood Jr.
Oh my gosh!
He was in my book.
Oh my gosh!
I don't know why he was in there.
Did you already rewrite him and everything?
No.
Oh, okay, good. Okay.
No, I mean, I'm not level 6 yet.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
Kieran, you think you hear the door to the south open. It was not stealthily done at all. It was just open like she owns the place, and you hear her wet footprints on the floor. She walks in and then slows down. If you want to stand up and try to look at her, you could roll stealth.
I'll just stay hidden.
You hear her footprints kind of turn around. And then she runs through the room as fast as she can and goes to the west door.
What was her name again?
She had two names. The people of Star Falls called her Mameli. And the people, well, her name that she had when she was born or grown up in the ocean was Dasazats. So it depends on which one you want to call her.
Dasazats! And I'll cast Infestation.
Ooh.
At what point in the room?
As soon as she starts running.
Okay, so she's going to be on the far south side, and you guys are kind of on the north side. You're not within 30 feet of her.
When she gets within 30 feet.
Okay, so she's like in the middle of the room. And you are up in this alcove. And we've got someone in an alcove over here, and someone in an alcove over here. Okay. So you guys are in the alcoves to the north. She's in the middle of the room. I have to roll a con save.
Aye.
I have to go get her stats. Sorry, they're in the back. Oh, I turned right to it. That was cool. I got a 12.
That fails.
Interesting. Water being stung by bees. Your bees almost seem to sink into her, but it does sting her and it does pierce her.
Magical damage.
Yes.
Alright, so 5 points of magical piercing damage.
The rest of you sleeping hear her go. And she's screaming
She
in
will
pain.
also move in a random direction. 5.
1, 2. Like, let's do 5 o'clock. Like the calendar.
Nope.
Like,
Nope. Hold on.
No?
There's a specific ruling on it.
oh.
5 south. So I push her back,
Yes, you do.
which I was really hoping I would. And hopefully my shouting alerted you two.
No, you guys don't have your armor on, because why would you sleep in your armor? You wake up. You can't get a restful sleep in your armor.
Oh, that's right. I can meditate in it though.
What's going on?
What?
Why are you hunting us?
I was just going to the old...
To where?
I was just going to another room. Just
No.
heading where the bees.
Oh, there. I'll leave them off you for now. You were sniffing the air. You're looking for us.
I thought you were here and would attack me. And then she turns to run again.
Who are you? Dad, just go to
How far away is
South
she
of the
from
door.
me?
You'd have to get out from behind her.
Dad, don't fuck!
So I know I don't have enough tiles to make a screen this big. So if you were back, okay, Kieran was here. Phlebotomist, did you want to be on the left or the right?
I'll be on the right.
Okay. Ixodor, you're over here. So you'd have to get around your machine. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. When she started running, you were 70 feet away, and then she's running...
How about line of sight? That's all I really care about.
Oh, sorry, 10. 10, 20. How about 45? 40, 45?
Oh, I can't do that. Never mind.
Get up and move 15 feet closer. Would that work?
I need to be within 10 feet.
Oh. Sorry.
Okay, so your movement's 30 feet.
Hi.
Her movement's 30 feet.
She closed the door when she came into the room, so that'll slow her down.
No, she didn't.
1 second.
Okay, never mind.
But she can close it behind her.
Is she within 60 feet of me?
Yes.
I'm gonna cast Web.
Okay.
She has to do a dex save.
Okay. Oh. 19. No, plus 3. 21.
She's too slippery for me.
Yeah, the webs just kind of seem to slip right off the water of her skin, and she just pats away. She is dashing.
So am I.
So in one round, she's going to get to that door and shut it behind her and run. You can still run after her.
I will.
Okay.
Greasy.
Can I cast Grease on her then?
What's the range on that?
Let me see.
It would have to be a new round, so she'd be out of sight. You'd have to get her in the sight.
Okay.
Okay, so do we want to do a chasey?
No.
The issue... Okay, well, Kieran's going to run after her. You guys are going to have to take some time to get yourselves out.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can't leave him alone.
Okay.
So this is going to be really tricky. Okay. So you guys spend your turn. You spend your turn casting spells. You spend your turn. You both stand up. You
I suppose I need to start donning my armor.
Oh, you have to put on your armor, and that takes how long?
30 minutes.
What? No, it doesn't.
For full
thought it was-
plate armor?
No, for heavy armor.
I thought it was like 5 to 10.
For
No.
light armor. For heavy heavy and medium armor, it takes quite a while.
Well, I
Plate
believe it.
armor takes 2.
I'll put it in my bag of holding.
Okay. So you're in your long johns. What about you,
color?
phlebotomist?
Red?
Green.
Of fucking course.
I'm not gonna bother with the armor. I'm just gonna pop out of my boxers.
Out of your boxers?
No! Out
He's popping out!
Oh god.
Okay, Kieran, that's enough. So you guys both, you stand up, you get out from outside of your, you get outside of the alcove that you were in. So next turn you can then dash.
Okay.
Kieran, you are able to just get to the door.
I'll open it. Do I see her?
Round starts over. She's...
Well, I've got I can use my movement to get to the door and open it. And then I have another action. Can I see her?
Well, you used infestate... Oh, you were talking about...
that was the previous round.
Right. Okay.
She should only be 30 feet away from me.
This hallway is not a dug hallway. This is a built hallway.
Right?
And it is brick, just like this.
Okay.
And she is running way down it. You can see her barely with... What's your dark vision distance?
60, I think.
Okay, she's right on the edge. She's at 30 feet, so she's where it starts to get dim.
I cast Levitate.
On her?
On her. She will need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 16.
Oh, that beats the DC. Shite. That's it.
Okay. So I'm thinking. So that was the end of the round then.
Aye.
Okay, new round. She's running and dashing. You hear the water going. There is an inch of water in this hallway. I'm thinking. She uses control water to lift the water off the ground and create a very thin wall of water that distorts your view of her.
Alright.
And she keeps running. You two are trying to catch up. You're dashing, yes?
So she's not dashing this round.
Correct.
Okay.
Can you face step?
I can face step someone else right now.
So you guys are about 30 feet behind Kieran. You can see he's standing at the door, you're standing in the room, and you see a wall of water between him and her. And she's 30 feet ahead of Kieran. Well, right now she's 60 feet until Kieran's turn.
I thought she was...
Well, because she ran initially further.
Alright. So whose turn is it?
Either, I don't care. We're not doing initial, we're just doing JC.
Alright.
Let me pick a different music.
I don't have a lot I can do.
You come on up to me. Come on up to the water bowl.
So yeah, I'm going to use every bit of my movement and action to dash if I have to move as close as possible.
Okay.
Have we had the long rest yet or no?
No. You've been asleep for like a half hour.
Alright.
Sorry.
So you and I get up to the wall. I tap you on the shoulder and teleport you 30 feet forward.
Okay, you're on the other side of the water wall, and she is about 25, 30 feet ahead of you.
Okay. And then I still have my go, or...
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to move within 10 feet.
Wait. Next round, yes. So we're going to start a new round. For Bounce, was there anything you wanted to do in yours? Just catch up to
Just
Kieran?
dash, yeah.
Okay. Third round. You want to run after her? She's now dashing and running.
Okay. Can I get within 10 feet of her?
What's your movement?
30 feet.
No, you're going to stay at 25 feet behind her.
Shit.
Just keep chasing
I
it.
want to Misty Step.
Oh.
Okay, how far can you Misty Step?
30 feet.
Well.
So you Misty Step, and then, okay, so you were 25 feet behind her, and she starts running, and you Misty Step to be right behind her. You're right behind her now.
Okay, I'm going to... That's my bonus action. And then I'll use my action to channel divinity for nature's wrath. And she will have to make either a strength or a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, so that's when all the vines come out of the ground and wrap around her, right? Dex or strength? Dex. I got a natural 20. It's right there. It's right there. I got a natural 20. While she does have a real body, she isn't made of water. It looks like she just...
Salmon tackles.
It looks like she almost was a water elemental for a second, the way she just slipped through them. I'm sorry, that was so perfect.
That's fine.
Graceful.
I'm
Graceful.
5 feet behind her now.
Oh yeah, right behind her.
Okay.
Oh, I get you.
Oh.
Okay. She's gonna do control water, and she's gonna put up a wall of water between the two of you, and she's gonna run forward.
Okay, as she does so, I'll take my opportunity attack.
Can you? Yeah, go and try.
Okay, but I want to just trip her.
Roll. Okay, just roll.
Do you have Sentinel?
I don't. I'm getting a
The couple
next
levels.
time,
Yeah.
18.
Okay. You're doing it through the water wall where there's resistance.
How thin of a water wall, though?
An inch.
Hardly nothing.
I'm only raising your AC a little bit because of it. So you are able to kind of, with the hook of your halberd, cut her right at the front of her ankle and bring her down. And the water wall is kind of shattered as you go through it. And this is where you're able to see that the bricks are starting to blend into a new dug tunnel. You guys are through the stone part.
It's 1 foot thick.
It's full water, not water wall.
Yeah, she only had an inch to deal with.
Gotcha.
So she was just trying to distort your vision of her so you couldn't cast spells with sight. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, you tripped her. But your turns are both over. Phlebotomist and Kieran, you guys run to catch up. Yeah? Actually, because you guys are like... I lost track of the math in my head. I'm just going to guess you guys are like 20 feet behind.
Yeah.
Okay, 4th round. She's on the ground. What was your plan with her on the ground? I guess we should roll initiative at this point. Can you roll initiative for her? Before it doesn't matter, because no one was close enough to do anything.
Oh boy. I guess that makes sense.
Oh, that'll be cool. Oh, yes. That's good stuff right there.
Anyone above a 20?
That'd be me. 23.
Ooh. Okay, anyone above a 15? I was. Anyone above 10? Wow, what'd you guys get?
8.
5.
Okay, Kieran. You're 20 feet behind.
Well, I will move 30 feet. And
to the front of her?
I will grapple her.
You just body slam this water creature? Go ahead. Oh, I guess I could bring her picture back up. Do I still have
I
it?
love these dice. I love these dice. 24.
Oh my god. Okay. 11. You can see that she tries to squirm and she's slippery, but you're able to grab her in a way that couldn't be slipped out of.
Ooh, nice little triangle hold.
Yes.
Alright. That's enough. That's enough. You know something? Something that we don't know. You've been keeping it from us, and I think perhaps it's an employer of yours, lord of yours, your boss. Was it? Spit it out. What you keeping from us? Hunting us?
Come off it. What is the problem now?
I was just checking on the pillar of Deep Shaselas. I still worship here. I was just checking on the pillar.
What is it that you worship?
I'm gonna make an insight check.
My pause was suspicious.
Phlebotomist, you're within earshot, by the way.
22.
I didn't mean to roll two. That was an accident. What are you guys trying to get out of this? Sorry.
I got a 12.
I'm trying to judge her demeanor. Is she trying to actively deceive us? Is she shifty-eyed? Is she squirming just because she's trying to get away, or because she's trying to avert gaze?
She does seem to be afraid of you. She is scared. She is trying to get out of this, and she's not doing a typical, how do I put it? The hesitation makes you think like she actually doesn't like lying. She prefers to tell the truth. So when she's put in a position where she has to lie, she hesitates.
Oh, it's uncomfortable for her. Okay. You're going to feel better if you just tell us the truth.
Alright, you are one of Amolada's friends. I'm not gonna kill you. You need to come clean with me.
Where would I even start? I really was going to see the pillar of Deep Shaselas.
What is the significance of the pillar?
Well, it kept the mythal going.
The mythal that's corrupted.
Well, Yes, but before it was corrupted, it was the current pillar.
Is it currently feeding the corruption?
I couldn't say. It could be keeping the mythal alive in general. If there was no mythal, there'd be no corrupted mythal.
What is the mythal?
What question is that? It's a mythal.
Where is Amolida?
I don't know.
Is she in there?
No. No.
There's a big gem that's sparkly and makes magic? What's the mythal?
It's a really interesting question of yours. There is no one piece of the mythal. It was pillars. All the pillars were part of the mythal. It formed a bubble around the city. Amolida.
Yes.
She may have been one of the pillars once. But I did not find her after the second falling. I believe she left. There would have been something, a corpse.
Well, she was with me up until 30, 40 years ago. 20?
Wasn't it 25? I guess 25 or 30. We'll have to check your timeline.
It was like 25, 30 years ago.
Well, she's been gone from here 150 years.
So did anything happen within the last 3 decades?
What do you mean?
I lost sign of her.
I don't know.
What is it that you're hiding from us?
You know, if you keep going farther in this dungeon, you may be eaten or killed. And that's what I'm hiding you from.
Well, it's a bit of an occupational hazard. If you've got anything...
What aims to eat us? Does it know we're here?
Yes. I'm worried if I speak his name, he'll appear down the halls.
Is it a specter?
No.
It's the thing that corrupts the mythal.
No. You know, actually, I
The
don't know.
god of undeath?
No, the god of undeath is everywhere here. You can't escape him once you've entered this
Well, then
village.
speak his name so we can be rid of him then.
My father, Zotzilaha.
You little bitch.
What do you think brought him to this corrupted place after the spell plague failed?
You knew what Amolida gave everything for, and you still did this?
There was no one left here. It was a perfect place to move in. No harm to anyone. Except for maybe one person.
Which would be...
There was only one person standing in our way. It took a lot to kill her.
What was her
Agatha.
name? Agatha.
But nothing dies here. Everything comes back. So she wasn't truly dead.
That's the center of this.
How long have you been planning the betrayal of your friend?
I never was planning it. The spell plague came and we were just trying to survive. With no magic, I couldn't summon my lord here. And then the magic returned and everyone left but Agatha. She was wearing that armor. I'm not the one who ended her. You did.
Pardon?
I think you killed Agatha's corpse.
Ah. Well, shame.
You put her to rest.
What, so,
You...
Josh needs a recap. Hold on for a second. So, she was brought here, the Nariad was brought here as a...
Yeah, several hundred years ago.
As a what for Deep Shisela? As like
Worshipper.
Just a worshipper?
Yeah, Kelkakila was brought to be the next pillar.
Okay. But she was brought with.
Yes.
So, Daddy's demon lord, but you still worship The goddess of the ocean. Is that it?
Deepsha Selas was just a job.
Goddess.
A home, people to feed me, take care of me.
Gotcha. Hey, slit this bitch's throat.
No! No! No!
Why shouldn't we?
Who sullies the name of the Seldarine, who takes and yet does not give back. Your life expires here.
I have more information. I have more things to
Then
tell
be
you.
of use!
No, you will kill me once you've had everything.
Give me a reason not to.
I can tell you what you're about to go up against, but you have to let go.
Then speak, woman!
And let me walk down the hallway out of your reach. And I will shout the name to you from a distance.
Or an insight check. 18.
What'd you get?
18.
She seems to genuinely care about her life, and she seems to not feel like that information is going to harm her if she gives it up.
Okay. Compromise. You will tell me the name, and I will let you go.
I don't believe you.
Let's shove her in the hat.
What?
You have my word.
No, we don't want her in the hat with the chain.
Persuasion.
$22.
Okay.
And behind my hand, I'm going to cast Ensnaring Strike. Which I'll make a sleight of hand check for.
Guidance.
I thought I wrote down his name, but I haven't.
Fuck.
Roll out!
What do I have to do? What?
I'm casting a spell while trying not to be seen casting the spell.
So you rolled stealth?
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
But
I got a natural 20.
Yeah, well, you saw it.
the Nereid is being choked out from the floor, so I'm thinking maybe disadvantage.
There's a lot happening right now.
I got a 17.
Look at a 6. I'm not lying.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What? My fingers are glowing. I'll let you go.
Oh, he's got the stinky finger. I've seen
I
him.
will tell you half of the information, and the rest after you let me go.
No, that's not how interrogations work.
You want to compromise? I'm compromising with you.
Fine. You'll have now.
His name is Carcenalos Meganefikar.
Someone write that down, please.
It's long. If anyone wants to try to guess what kind of language that is.
I can make a history check.
I get +1. I got unnatural 1.
9.
Oh fuck, we're dealing with
21.
dragons. Always comes to dragons. And dungeons. What is this? Some crazy game?
While Kieran is saying that, I'm gonna level my crossbow in her face and shoot her.
Oh, fuck you! Okay, roll to hit. She's grappled. I don't even know. What does that do?
Restrained.
If she's grappled, her speed is just 0.
Oh.
Okay.
22.
The crossbow shoots her in the face! Can you roll damage?
Yes, I can. That was a D10.
Don't really need to feel bad about this one. She's a
Not really.
devil worshipper.
It's gonna be 9 points of piercing damage.
She screams, and immediately
I choke her out so she stops screaming.
roll Constitution save.
Save. Oh boy. That's not half bad. 19.
She kicks her foot into the ground and pushes her head and her hair into your face. And you can feel the life being sucked out of your mouth. You run out of breath and you can't speak for 1 minute, and... Oh no, sorry, that's a failure. On a success... Wow, this is not written well, I'm sorry. This is... It doesn't...
If it only mentions a failure.
Then it means a succeed or die. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so that failed. So that was her turn.
No, I don't need one of your little kisses tonight, sweetheart.
How did you know that's what it was?
I was just saying shit that was weird.
A bolt just flew past you and stabbed her in the face, and she started writhing in Kieran's arms. Oh, music. What do you want to do? You're standing over a woman that you could execute right now if you wanted to.
Devil worshipper. And probably a fae.
Just get it over
And
with.
probably the only living survivor of this town that can tell you anything about it.
Maybe we can redeem her.
She's
But
not,
she was planning against it from the start, wasn't she?
she's not going to be any help to us. Her words are going to be filled with lies and poison.
Open your hat.
I don't think it's good for...
I can make her tell the truth.
Okay.
I need a day, though.
Alright, I open my hat.
Interesting. You open your hat.
Get ready to stab that doppelganger.
It's in there, just laying there. Just.
So then,
Are you going to let me out yet?
Jerkcraft.
put it in the hat.
Put her in the hat.
Alright. Got any rope?
I have rope.
Let's
Do we have
tie
an
her
old
up.
tapestry? Let's just play this trick again.
Oh my god, yes, you do.
It was pretty effective.
Oh, what if we wrap her in the animated rug?
It would strangle her.
Is that such a bad thing?
No, that's not.
Would it kill her?
Yes.
What if we tie her, or like wrap the animated rug around her and then tie it shut?
Well, she
It would constrict her till she died.
Squeeze the air right out of her lungs.
I'm
Like a
gonna
snake.
do that.
Let's just tie her up.
Darn.
Is she going to...
The whole time she is flailing and writhing. So she's gonna keep trying to fight your
Oh,
grapple.
okay, I'm going to knock her out.
You have a lot of health points left to go on.
Okay, then
She fails on that one.
I'm gonna...
then we're going to keep fighting until I knock her out.
Yeah, I'm going to... I guess I grab the crossbow shaft and do shocking grasp.
You guys can keep tying her up while she's away. You don't have to knock her out.
It's just easier to tie her up.
Yeah.
Yeah, shocking grasp, let's go.
Oh my god. Okay,
Whack.
let me get my fight music back. Go ahead.
Crap, was shocking grasp, do I roll or do you roll?
You roll.
Okay.
Is she made of water?
Yeah, pretty much. Like solid water.
There's got to be
Like
some
an
sort of
Armies.
advantage for here.
Yeah.
Orbeez.
Oh god, I needed that, thank god. 25.
Definitely fucking hits.
I think
God.
you're rolling 2d8 now because you're rolling 5.
What?
I think you're rolling 2d8.
I just
for
think
damage
of
now.
3 men standing
Yes,
around
I
a
know.
naked woman beating the shit out of her.
2d8. I was at level 6, that might be...
She's evil.
That
She's
did not
evil.
go unnoticed.
Level 5.
Alright.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Thought occurred to me as well.
Shut up! This is dark! This is horrible!
11 lightning damage.
Okay, still up.
Yeah, I'm going to attack her.
This
Oh,
poor
my
woman.
The whole time she's screaming and it almost...
21.
Guilty hits. Makes you feel guilty. She's going... She's screaming
I
and
don't
shaking.
feel guilty.
And it just hits you a little bit. Just a little bit in the back of the head. You're like...
There's something instinctual about it.
It's more of like it's...
They're brutalizing this poor
You know, this would just be a lot better on all of us if you'd shut the fuck up.
Be a lot better if you stopped being a devil worshipper.
She needs to make a strength saving throw.
10.
And is now ensnared in vines.
Okay, she's all wrapped
And is
up.
now restrained, so you can let go.
Alright, thank goodness.
But she will take... I'm going to re-roll that. That's still a fucking 2.
Pick my shield up off the floor.
8 slashing, 5 acid.
You guys cut her in a way that you almost see the gap in the water. And then you see water dripping all over the floor like she's bleeding water. And then she just, eventually her screaming and her shaking. Jocelyn.
Okay, now tie her up.
Quick medicine check. Is she dying?
Could be. Failed the first one.
1 point.
Yeah, I'll put a
damage.
point of lay on hands, and they're just enough to stabilize, not enough to knock back unconscious. Or bring her back conscious.
Okay. So you close the wound and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, Tara.
You guys tie her up.
You don't
Roll
think...
survival for me to do a good knot on a piece of water.
That's
I have
the
+7
idea.
to survival.
Guidance as well.
Alright, so that's an 18.
Do you guys just walk around with this little boy just holding everyone's
That's
hands,
cocked,
just
actually.
guidancing them all the time?
Yeah.
Okay. 28.
Here's a thought, though.
Yeah, you tie her up really well.
We should
If
get
we put her in the hat, in the big rocky room, can she turn into water and flow away?
Nature. Real nature.
19.
Can someone do an Arcana check, perhaps?
I got 17 on nature.
My nature is 19.
No. She can turn invisible in water, but she can't.
Turn into water.
So she should be fine. She's slippery.
We should
But,
gag her so she can't talk to the changeling.
or scream. Or kiss.
Okay.
Not
Or rag in
lips
her mouth.
you want to meet.
You put ropes through her mouth as well. And you guys just haul her up into the hat.
One more thing to sell to a wizard.
Oh my god! You guys are
Are we
slavers!
slavers now? Is that it?
Portable jail cell.
One's a lich worshipper and one's a devil worshipper.
I had an intention for that dirt room in my head, and I really like your guys' interpretation.
Actually, you know what? One more level of protection. I'll go up into the hat. I'll fart in the doppelganger's face again. And then I'll use mold earth to make a hole in the floor. And then I'll drag him over, put him in, and bury him up to his neck. And I'll do the same to the
You're not getting out.
maid.
Oh my god!
What the
All that's
hell?
missing are the stones.
And I'll just look at the doppelganger and I'll say, you know I can turn into a crow, right?
Leave me.
You don't give orders
Just
here.
accepted it.
I'll just slap him on the cheek.
Kill me or leave me, don't waste my time.
You don't have time to waste? You got to be somewhere, and he's got an appointment to keep! Ah! Alright, you sulk then, poor little wee baby.
You guys close up the hat?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are in a hallway.
Can we go back to bed
You wanna
now?
go back to bed?
Yeah.
Before we go, though, do you have spells you haven't used?
I think I have one more I haven't used.
Hey.
I'm bone dry unless you need a cantrip.
Not even a first level?
Not even.
I will take. I had to use my Misty Step in my ring to do that.
Okay. While you guys are figuring that out, I'm actually gonna end the episode.
Yeah.
So then we can do our resting stuff. Thank you for joining us at Downstairs and Dragons. I tried to pack as much into that episode as I could. We had some interesting encounters in the dungeon. I can't believe you guys caught another NPC. What the heck are we supposed to do? You guys are gonna get all the secrets.
We're going to convert them.
You guys
Build
really
an
pulled
army.
so much out of her. Ugh. Okay.
We pulled half a name, apparently. It was like 12 syllables long.
I've forgotten it.
I'm gonna have to rewatch the video to see what it was because I don't remember. Because I had it written down and lost it, like most DMs. Okay. Thank you for joining us at Downstairs and Dragons. We're playing D&D in our basement. We are going to be back with another episode very soon. So, you guys have fun in the meantime. We'll see you next time.